Okay, I forgot to add one quick thing to this door here. We're going to add an access door to the door so you can open it up and kind of reshuffle around the coals and things. So add a new sketch to the front side of this door. Make a 2-point rectangle. And we want this to be 2 inches off of any of the spaces here. So 2 inches from the bottom, 2 inches from the left side, 2 inches from the right side. And it will be 3 inches tall. Okay, that way it's just evenly spaced out. We're going to cut this part out. So we're cutting 0.125. Alright. And then we're also going to add a little lip on here so it can be like a little slide that you'd pull out. So let's make a new sketch on here. We're going to go back to our 2-point rectangle again. Make one of the points at the corner. Make the other one stop at the corner. Do the same thing over here. And this is going to be 0.125, an 1/8 inch thick for the metal on these. And we're going to extrude those out a 1/2 inch. If I can select the right things here. And you may have to zoom in to make sure you get it. Okay, so make sure that's a 1/2. And then I'm going to zoom in real close and make one more new sketch on here. And I want to see the geometry of this bottom one as well. I'm going to add 2 more rectangles. And I'm going to make these 1/4 of an inch, 0.25. And extrude those out 0.125. Eighth inch. Alright, so now we just have a little bit of a lip on here. We just took some angle iron, we cut it, and now we can slide something in. It holds itself in place because this hooks around, and slide back out again. Alright, so let's return there. And as always, anytime we have an assembly like this, it's good to show people how it was all kind of put together. So we're going to make a presentation view. So let's go ahead and save our assembly file. And looks like this is the first time I've actually saved the assembly. I'm just going to call it Fire Box. And we'll make a new presentation file. Drop in our assembly view, and we can start pulling things apart. So tweak components. I'm going to take the door off first, because that seems logical. Hit clear in between. I'm going to take the front face off. Clear. I'm going to put my vector down over here somewhere. I'm going to select both of my tubes and pull those out. And I think actually I'm going to end up pulling the door out a little further than I had anticipated. So I'm going to just select it. Instead of doing 2 separate modifications there, I'm just going to find where it was over here. It was a 50-inch tweak before. Let's see what it looks like with 70. Let's try 75 instead. That looks good. Alright, so now I can see that the door goes on, the tubes end up sliding through this, and then we can pull out the box. Okay. Doesn't show too much of the inside of this yet, but no matter. Let's hit clear. I think we can pull all of these legs off at once, as long as we have the right axis selected. So I'm going to have the x-axis. And I think I'm going to go ahead and make one more tweak. So I'm going to set my vector down here and just pull this envelope back so you can see where the angle iron would have been. So I'm going to hit clear and close, go back to my home view and see what this looks like. I think I can tell what everything is from here. I like it, so I'm going to save this. And in the next video, we're going to start our drawing views. So I'm going to save this as, just Firebox is fine. The IPN will tell us it's a presentation file. You may have to say yes to all before clicking OK. And we'll pick up in the next video.